Konnichiwa. Today is October 26, 2020, and this is the recap for our Digital Academy class. Right now, the STEM challenge was due on Friday, so it's past due. It's been entered into Skyward. It was a parachute challenge that the students were able to, our parents were able to come pick up the supplies for starting earlier this month. They had 3 weeks for them to work on the parachute design, and they needed to upload a picture of their blueprint, as well as the cost of how much was all the supplies, what materials they ended up using, and if they experienced any challenges in the actual creation of the design. That was due on Friday, so it's past due and it's going to go in as missing in the grade book. Within 1 week, then I'll add those grades that are missing into 60s. So that's what it will be finally until I get those assignments in from the students. Again, that could have been shared on Zoom. It could have been shared on Canvas. There's multiple ways to share. You just have to do the actual activity. We had our morning meeting this morning, followed by our spelling test for week number 7. After we did our spelling test, which was focused on digraphs, students then went over to Canvas for them to finish their Unit 6 vocabulary quiz. And then there are 3 different project choices for them to choose to complete for Esperanza Rising for the extension activities. It's either making a suitcase with items that she would have brought with her on the trip, or making a recipe for her and her mother to survive while they're in the migrant houses, or finally a I am poem that they could create in a collage. All of those are described and explained here on Canvas for them to choose from. I've explained how they could do them in person and video or photograph them, or they can do them online using Google Slides as well. If they were done early, they could log on to Achieve 3000, finish their level set, and read Here's My City, a walking tour. From 9 to 9:45, we took notes on cursive and regular and irregular nouns, and we practiced those together. Afterwards, I gave them time to work on their Esperanza Rising Changes essay, which is going to be a mini assessment in quarter 1. We had lunchtime on our own. Then students came back for social studies. During our social studies time, we watched a 17-minute documentary about the Native voices from PBS. This is about Native Americans in their own words talking about the importance of fire, the importance of the Trail of Tears, and of their culture and who they are today. After we watched that video, then on Canvas, they had to complete a quick reflection of what did you learn from listening to their stories today. After we completed the virtual video reflection, then it was homeroom PE time. So if they were finished early, they could get some extra recess time. That's important because tomorrow they're going to lose their recess time because we have our first guidance lesson with Miss Pearson. Then we had math from 11:30 to 12:30. In my math class, just poor participation, not really putting our cameras on and not participating in the chat, which was very frustrating in 5th grade. And then in 6th grade, we worked on some algebra together. From 12:30 to 12:45 was a brain break. We went over some red herrings as well as some open-ended questioning. We then had STEM lab with Ms. Gatson from 12:45 to 1:45. And towards the end of the day, we wrote inside of our planner about how our vocabulary is going to be due on Monday, how we have our creative projects will be due by Thursday, and that they had a social studies activity today that went in the grade book for the virtual field trip reflection. Then I read them a little bit of Clean Water from the book that I have for them, which is about the water cycle that we're learning about. We will be reviewing that this week on Thursday, and then we will take a benchmark test on Friday. Thank you so much for watching this recap. I hope you have a fantastic Monday afternoon, and thank you for watching.